Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 habits of rich people. Please subscribe and type subscribed in the comment section below. The Rich Habits are 10 principles created through years of researching the daily success habits of his wealthiest clients. These 10 simple principles miraculously transform every individual who comes into contact with them. By applying these principles, you are literally walking in the footsteps of the wealthy. In Rich Habits, Tom Corley provides a step-by-step financial success program that is concise, easy to understand, and even easier to apply, regardless of your age, education, or income level. In these tough economic times, individuals are struggling financially and desperately looking for help in achieving financial success. 1. They avoid debt. This may seem obvious, but dodging any debt is certainly a habit that can help your overall financial picture. Outside of the mortgages on their home, Doug says that his clients make sure to reduce and eliminate all debt. If you want to go well, you cannot waste money on paying interest on consumer credit, such as credit cards and even car loans, Doug says. Because most credit cards charge notoriously high interest whenever you carry a balance, prioritize paying these balances off in full every month, and on time to keep a good credit score. Only charge what you know you can pay off and avoid store credit cards in general. They are known for having low credit limits, high interest rates, and limited usability. 2. They buy their cars and plan to keep them long-term. For the most part, cars depreciate in value the second you drive one off a lot. Dogs says his self-made millionaire clients typically buy, instead of lease, any new car with plans to hold onto it for a while. By keeping their cars long-term, they can use the time between car purchases to save up cash that would otherwise go towards a monthly payment. If you need to finance the car, pay it off as soon as you can and plan to keep the car long after that loan is paid off, Doug says. 3. They have emergency funds. Having a solid reserve of cash that you can tap into in an emergency goes a long way. If you have an unexpected expense, such as an urgent car repair or medical bills, a rainy day fund that is immediately available for withdrawals can help you afford it. This way, you don't need to charge the expense onto a high-interest credit card or take out a personal loan. Most of Doug's clients have 6 to 9 months of their monthly expenses set aside. Financial experts generally suggest 3 to 6 months' worth of your living expenses as a baseline, but you should do what works for your cash flow and know that any amount will help. This is one of the first steps someone should do in building a solid financial foundation, Doug says. 4. They invest. Once building up an emergency fund, Doug says his clients have organized investment plans, whether it's in stocks, bonds, or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. He suggests setting up a monthly or bi-monthly automatic transfer of cash from your checking account into an investment account. This way, you can forget about having to remember to manually invest, and you can then learn to live on the funds you have available. Most of my clients do not miss having that money in their cash flow, and then they can use those invested savings for future car purchases, vacations, or other short or long-term goals, without incurring additional debt, Doug says. As a general rule of thumb, you should save at least roughly 20% of your income each month, and Doug agrees. This 20% goes toward your savings plans, emergency fund, retirement, and investments. How much you take out of your paycheck to invest depends heavily on your income and investment goals, but getting used to living without that 20% is a good start for both your savings and your investments. Before you invest, make sure you know how much risk you can take on and the time frame for when you'll need the money. If you are in your 20s or 30s saving up for retirement, you can generally take on a little more risk in exchange for aggressive yields, because you won't need your money for several decades if you plan to retire in your early 60s. For those in their 40s or 50s, their investment time frame for retiring is much shorter. Therefore, they are generally more reluctant to take on risk, so to better protect their money. 5. They take advantage of everything their employer has to offer. It's worth looking over your employer's benefit plans thoroughly. Companies offer more than just retirement plans that can help you save money and even invest to earn more. Leveraging some of the below benefits can be helpful to you, just as it is for Doug's clients. Employer retirement match. If you can afford to do so, make sure you are contributing enough to match any employer contributions. The match is basically free money to you, Doug says. Employer life or disability insurance. Your employer's group plans can offer significant savings versus buying these insurance policies individually. 6. They don't try to keep up with the Jonesies. Keeping up with the Joneses is a typical way people dig themselves into debt, but living beyond your means time and time again eventually catches up to you. When building wealth, like with Dog's clients, fight the need to have the latest and greatest gadgets, he says. So much money is wasted on constant upgrades these days and can cost you both money and lost opportunity. It's only human to want to compare your life to others, but take another look at your lifestyle and budget, focusing on what's most important for your own personal goals. These are your needs and wants that truly matter to your bottom line and happiness. 7. They utilize tax deductions. When they can, Dog's clients try to minimize the taxes they pay. This includes finding some element of tax savings in everything from retirement plan investments to home mortgage interest, charitable contributions, college funding, and health savings accounts. Make sure you are participating in the plans and programs that can have multiple benefits, Dog says. This is an area where it is helpful to consult a financial and tax professional. 8. They look for other income streams. Many of Dog's clients diversify their investment portfolios with other assets, such as rental properties that provide passive income. It's likely that the average person doesn't own multiple properties, but there are other rental opportunities that provide another source of passive income with little effort on your part. Some ideas include renting out a room in your house/apartment or renting out your car while you work. 9. They start saving for their kids' college early on. College savings plans, like a 529 plan, help Dog's clients kickstart their children's future education early so they have less of a financial burden years later. But the long-term benefits don't stop just there. These plans also allow tax-free withdrawals when you take out money to pay for college. 10. They seek advice. Lastly, Dog's clients make a habit of being well-informed about their money. They have a basic understanding of their earnings, what they own, and how much their investments cost. For many people, saving and investing money can certainly be intimidating and confusing. Luckily, there are plenty of free online resources to help guide you. Between finance apps like Mint and YouTube channels like Rule 1 Investing, you can access this educational content on the go or from the comfort of your own home. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to receive more of this awesome content as it is released. Thanks for watching.